Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rachael. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you mistakes that I made when I first started on YouTube. I've actually been doing YouTube for about a year and a couple of months now, so I feel like I need to tell my ladies and gents who are just about to start on YouTube the things you need to avoid and make sure that your YouTube journey is as smooth as possible. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. If this is your first time on my channel, don't hesitate to click the subscribe button and let me know in the comment section if you do indeed find this video very helpful. So the number one mistake that I made when I was first starting on YouTube was not using keywords in my video. The SEO for YouTube is quite different from TikTok. So if you're a TikTok content creator like I am as well, you want to make sure that you're using the right keywords in your video. You want to make sure that you are talking about those specific keywords in your video. So for example, this video is about the mistakes that I made on YouTube. You want to make sure that the keywords in your YouTube studio, when you're filling in the keywords, you want to make sure that you're putting out the information, mistakes YouTubers make, mistakes I made on YouTube, YouTube mistakes to avoid. You want to make sure that you're using specific keywords fine-tuned to the topic of discussion. You also want to make sure that you are using those keywords in the title of your video as well as in the description of your video. This is going to help users who are searching for that particular kind of content to direct themselves to your video. So you want to make sure that you're talking about the mistakes, just the way I'm saying it right now, mistakes that I made on YouTube in your video. So those specific keywords needs to be evident consistently in your video. Number two mistake that I made is the fact that my thumbnails were not very clear. I was just posting video randomly, and initially I think about in the 6th or 4th month of my YouTube journey, I had to go revamp all my thumbnails all over again. So you want to make sure that you have clear thumbnails, legible thumbnails that shows the information that you are trying to sell out to your subscribers or your prospective followers or prospective listeners. You want to make sure that your thumbnail is clear as possible, the picture is as clear as possible. You also want to make sure that you do not forget to take the picture for your thumbnail. For example, for this video, I'd already taken the picture that I needed for this video before starting the video. And another key that I would just chip in is that you can always research through YouTube for videos that are similar to the kind of video that you want to make and see how these people have taken their own thumbnail and sort of like apply your own twist and input your own twist into it. Just make sure that you are not copying someone else's content word for word. So make sure that you have very clear thumbnails for your video. The next mistake that I made was creating long videos and long intros. When you're starting on YouTube, people do not know you. They don't know who you are. They are just coming upon your content, so you don't want to bore people away very quickly. You want to make sure that you are jumping right into the information that you want to provide for them. And like I said in one of my previous videos, I talked about how that you need to have a script ready and handy so that you are staying on top of the topic that you are discussing. So you don't want to mumble on your words. You don't want to, keep on putting on fillers into the thing that you are discussing. You want to make sure that you are delivering your message sharp and direct. So make sure you avoid long intros, 5 seconds maximum. That should be your intro, and then dive right into the topic of discussion. Avoid long intros. If you are just starting on YouTube, avoid long videos. Keep your videos to 5 minutes to 10-15 minutes maximum as much as possible. Don't extend it to 20. I made that mistake a lot and I lost a lot of viewers and I lost a lot of traction. So make sure you keep your videos short and sweet. The next mistake that I made on YouTube is trying on trends that are not on brand. When I first started on YouTube, I did reaction videos to music, and as much as possible, it did bring, viewers and a lot of subscribers. But then again, it harmed my analytics so badly because when I started putting out content that I wanted to put out, that I was interested in, my viewership nosedived, because people only discovered my content based on the reaction videos that I had done. So you want to make sure that do not try on trends that you cannot keep up with, unless you are a channel that is trending, or unless you're a very big YouTuber and your viewers are sort of like, you know, they are hungry for new kind of content. Then you want to make sure that you stick to the kind of information that you initially wanted to share on YouTube. So I've made a mistake, I've learned from my mistake, and now I'm focusing on grooming and growing my brand as a YouTuber on this platform. So make sure that you avoid trends as much as possible. You can do some trends that are fun, but try to avoid them. That is a mistake that I made. Next mistake you want to avoid as a new YouTuber is making use of copyright songs. I feel like this is something that I've mentioned in one of my videos on how that music is important, and trust me, you do not need to break the bank to get music. Just visit the YouTube studio. There are all kinds of music in the YouTube studio that you can choose from, so make sure that you visit the YouTube studio and make use of it. Don't use musician songs because they're going to copyright your video and they're going to block you. I was blocked once and it was a rough couple of months. So make sure that you stick to using free songs or royalty-free songs, like songs provided by No Copyright Sounds or Epidemic Sounds, which you do have to pay a subscription for. And I just wanted to show you like how it's gonna literally like look like if you get copyrighted on YouTube. So for example, this is my screen. This is my screen right now, and as you can see in this section where it says restrictions, this particular video is copyrighted, and this is because I used a video from a different YouTuber and I didn't tag the particular YouTuber. So now I have been copyrighted for using that YouTuber's video. However, this claim, I can either choose to dispute it or I can choose to let it be, which basically means that I wouldn't be able to monetize this video if ever my channel becomes monetized. And you can see that it says here that the channel impact, that it doesn't affect my channel. I had a copyright claim about a couple of months ago, and it did affect my channel in the sense that I couldn't use that video at all. I couldn't delete it, I couldn't upload it, and it lasted for about 3 months or so, and it just got lifted. So you want to make sure that you are not using someone's content that you haven't gotten approval for. Some of these copyrights can be disputed, but that is a mistake that you just want to avoid altogether, because there's a whole lot of legal work and paperwork that you do not want to get into. And then the next thing I want to say is to be patient with your growth. I know that sometimes when you start on YouTube, you are eager to blow, you are eager to get those number of subscribers. One thing I told myself last year when I started was that I just wanted to hit that 1,000 subscribers yet, even though of course making money was also in the back of my head, but I just wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers. I just wanted to know how to use the platform, how to utilize it, how to, you know, get myself into the platform, get myself to understand the platform. So I wasn't necessarily pursuing the fame. I just wanted people to legit come on YouTube, be able to see my content genuinely and love it. So I needed you to be patient with yourself, focus on growth. Don't be in a hurry to blow, because sometimes when you even blow self, you might not be able to handle the blowing. The next point I want to say is you need to stop sub for sub. So I noticed that a lot of people come into my DMs and they're like, oh, visit my YouTube channel, you know, and like my video, that is not the way for you to market yourself. I feel like if you do sub for sub, you're just surcharging yourself, because somebody is going to subscribe to your channel, but at the end of the day, they wouldn't watch the video. Do you get what I mean? So better still, there are YouTubers that have actually literally, like, if you comment on my video or something, I can just visit your video and I can decide when I like the content, if I see the content that it's something that I can always come back to. Then you don't even need to tell me I'm already subscribing. Do you get? If you're an upcoming YouTuber and you do sub for stop, then you need to stop it. I don't do it. I have never done it, and I don't think I will ever will do it. The only thing that I think that you can do is to basically take your link, your YouTube link, and share it across all the platforms that you use. So be it Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. If you have friends on WhatsApp, send it to them, tell them to share it, you know, post it on your WhatsApp status, do whatever, market yourself, but don't go to other YouTubers and start saying sub for sub. The truth of the matter is those YouTubers are not actually your audience. Your audience are the people out there, and the world is big enough for all of us. So make sure that you are focusing your energy on sharing your links across all the platforms that you are on. If you're on Instagram, make sure you share it and let people know about your content. The next mistake you want to avoid is taking advice from too many people. The truth of the matter is when you first start, there are different people like on YouTube that you can watch their videos and you can consume a lot of content, right? But it's also easy to get overwhelmed when you're taking advice from this person, from that person. I feel like you should find a YouTuber, for example, if it's on YouTube that you're getting all your training materials from, find a particular YouTuber, maybe one or two that you like and that their content is kind of similar, and then listen to it and have a notepad where you write down all the points and how you're going to utilize it. And then also avoid, taking advice from people that are necessarily not on the platform or do not use the platform. You get what I mean? Everybody wants to advise you on what to do with your content, but nobody is helping out. You need to avoid that. You need to focus on what exactly it is you need to do. You need to divert your energy into planning, divert your energy into being strategic and developing your own content for yourself. So try as much as possible. Advice is good. I'm not saying do not take advice, but limit. Don't take from everywhere. Don't take from everything. You don't want to get yourself clogged up with a lot of information. Last but not the least is your audio and video quality. You need to make sure that you are speaking out, your audio is clear, your video is clear. At least you can see me without any distractions, okay? So make sure that these two factors are very important for your video. I think one of the things I made mistake was my audio was not very clear. Sometimes my video was just one kind. I was just doing it anyway, benefits. No, you want to make sure that your audio is clear and your video is clear. Make sure that your content is valuable. You want to ensure that any content that you're putting out is something that people actually need and are searching for. If it's going to be educative content, make sure that it is educative. If it's going to be informative, make sure it's informative. If it's going to be fun, vlogs, reactions, whatever it is, be explicitly clear about what it is that your video is going to achieve. Make sure you have set clear goals about what your video is expected to achieve and let it achieve that goal. So make sure that you produce valuable content for your listeners and viewers. You can always go back to your Instagram using the post there or your YouTube community tab to find out from your audience the kind of videos that they would like to see. And I'm also going to ask you, what kind of video would you like to see on my channel? Comment below the kind of video you would like to see. And I do hope that you found this video very helpful. Don't forget to like, share this video to someone who you think might need it, and I will see you in the next video, which is just right on the screen. Bye now.